In the quiet town of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, one family claimed they were tormented by something so evil, it defied explanation. For over 15 years, the Smurl family said they endured relentless attacks. Phantom voices, foul odors, levitating objects, and even physical assaults. But was it a demon, a poltergeist, or something else entirely? This is the true story of the Smurls Haunting. It all began in 1973, when Jack and Janet Smurl moved into a duplex on Chase Street. On one side lived Jack's parents, John and Mary. On the other, Jack, Janet, and their children. It seemed like the perfect arrangement. The house was modest but comfortable, and at first, life was quiet. But soon, strange things began to happen. A persistent foul smell, like rotting garbage, would appear without warning. Tools vanished, only to turn up in odd places. At first, the family brushed it off, but these were just the opening moves in a far more sinister game. By the mid-1970s, the disturbances grew impossible to ignore. Radios turned on and off by themselves. Drawers slammed shut with unseen force. And one night, a dark shadow figure moved through the hallway, right past a sleeping child. In the years that followed, the activity became more violent. Janet claimed she was dragged from her bed by an invisible force. Jack reported being sexually assaulted by what he described as a succubus-like entity. The family said claw marks appeared on their bodies, without explanation. In their desperation, the Smurls turned to the most famous paranormal investigators of the era, Ed and Lorraine Warren. The couple visited the home in 1986 and claimed the house was infested by a powerful demon, possibly more than one. Lorraine, a self-described clairvoyant, said she could see a dark mass lurking in the home. Ed claimed to have recorded growling voices during an investigation. Evidence, they believed, that the family was under a supernatural attack. When the Warrens went public, the story exploded in the media. Television crews came to West Pittston. Skeptics dismissed it as a hoax. But for the Smurls, the attention only seemed to make things worse. Neighbors reported hearing screams from the house when no one was home. Visitors described feeling sick or dizzy inside. And still, the family claimed the demon would not leave. One night in 1986, Janet claimed she was pinned to her bed by an unseen force, while a foul-smelling mist filled the room. Jack said he saw a black shadow standing at the foot of the bed, whispering in an unintelligible language. That was their breaking point. The Warrens brought in a Catholic priest to perform an exorcism. They claimed it weakened the entity, but it didn't drive it out completely. And not everyone was convinced. Local priests claimed they saw no signs of possession or haunting. Psychologists suggested that stress, family tension, or even sleep paralysis could explain many of the Smurls' claims. Some even accused the Warrens of embellishing the story for publicity. The Smurls denied making anything up, insisting they had nothing to gain and everything to lose by going public. In 1989, the Smurls finally moved out. They said the activity followed them briefly, then stopped entirely. The new owners of the duplex reported no unusual occurrences. To this day, the truth remains a mystery. The events were chronicled in a book called The Haunted and adapted into a 1991 TV movie called by the same name. But beyond the headlines and Hollywood dramatizations, the question still lingers. What really happened in that little Pennsylvania duplex? The Smurl Haunting stands as one of the most infamous American ghost stories, part cautionary tale, part unsolved mystery. But was it a genuine case of demonic oppression? A shared psychological phenomenon? Or something far stranger? We can't yet explain. But whether you believe or doubt, the Smurl family's story reminds us that sometimes the scariest things aren't the ones we can see. If you enjoyed this dive into one of America's most chilling hauntings, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell